It's 7:30 a.m. on a Tuesday. Sam kisses his wife goodbye, grabs his coffee, and heads to the office with a spring in his step. He's excited about a presentation he's been working on for weeks. His wife Sarah waves from the kitchen window, smiling as she watches him drive away. But here's what Sam doesn't know, and what would change everything by evening. While Sam is at his presentation, Sarah is at home, scrolling through her phone. She sees a notification. Their joint credit card has been charged $300 at an electronics store. Her heart sinks. They had just talked about saving money for their vacation next month. Sarah stares at the notification. Her mind starts racing. He bought something expensive without telling me. Again, we discussed this. We agreed to talk about any purchases over $100. He obviously doesn't respect our agreement. He doesn't respect me. The assumption takes root. Throughout the day, Sarah's mind becomes a courtroom, and Sam is on trial. She's the prosecutor, judge, and jury all at once. Evidence A. He's been working late 3 times this week, probably buying more things. Evidence B. He seemed happy this morning. Guilty conscience. Evidence C. He's been distant lately, hiding things from me. By 3 p.m., Sarah has built an entire case against Sam. She's hurt, angry, and convinced that her husband is financially irresponsible and dishonest. The $300 charge has become proof of everything wrong in their marriage. She decides she won't cook dinner. She won't ask about his day. She'll wait for him to confess. Sam returns home at 6:30 p.m., still buzzing with excitement. His presentation went amazingly well. His boss praised his work. He's thinking about taking Sarah out to celebrate. But the moment he walks through the door, the temperature drops. Sarah is sitting at the kitchen table, arms crossed, staring at him with eyes that could cut glass. "Good day at work?" she asks, her voice dripping with sarcasm. Sam's smile fades. Yeah, actually it was great. The presentation went, I bet it did. Sam is confused. "Sarah, what's wrong? You seem upset." "Oh, now you care about what's wrong." "What do you mean?" "Of course I care. What happened?" Sarah stands up, fury building. "You know exactly what happened. Don't play dumb with me. I honestly have no idea what you're talking about. The fact that you're lying to my face right now makes it so much worse." What follows is 20 minutes of Sarah throwing accusations while Sam grows increasingly frustrated and defensive. He's completely lost, defending himself against charges he doesn't understand. "You're being completely unreasonable." Sam finally shouts, "I'm unreasonable. You're the one who..." Sarah stops herself. Even in her anger, she realizes she's about to reveal that she's been monitoring their spending, which might make her look controlling. "Who, what? Finish your sentence." "Forget it. I can't do this anymore." Sarah storms upstairs. Sam is left standing in the kitchen, bewildered and angry. He's thinking, I come home excited to share good news, and she attacks me for no reason. I don't even know what I did wrong. For the next 3 days, they barely speak. Sarah's anger has morphed into cold disappointment. She's convinced Sam is selfish and secretive. Sam's confusion has turned into resentment. He is thinking, if she is going to be angry at me for things I didn't do, why should I bother trying? Both are building walls, brick by brick, assumption by assumption. On Friday, Sarah finds herself looking at apartment listings online. Sam starts working later, not because he's avoiding anything, but because home has become a battlefield. Their friends notice the tension. Their parents ask if everything is okay. Neither Sam nor Sarah wants to admit they're fighting about something neither of them fully understands. It's Sunday evening. Sarah is packing a bag to stay at her sister's house. She's decided she needs space to think about their marriage. As she's folding clothes, her phone buzzes with a text from Sam. "Sarah, I don't know what I did wrong, but I can't live like this. If you want to talk, I'll be in the living room. If not, I understand." Something in his message. The genuine confusion and pain makes her pause. She goes downstairs and finds Sam sitting on the couch, head in his hands. "Sam," she says quietly, "I need to ask you something, and I need you to be completely honest." "Okay, did you spend $300 at an electronics store on Tuesday?" Sam looks up, confused. "What? No, I haven't bought anything except coffee and lunch all week." He pauses. "Wait, did you see a charge on our card?" Sarah's heart starts racing. "Yes, on Tuesday, $300. Sam pulls out his phone and checks their banking app. "Sarah, look at this. That charge was reversed the same day. It says, merchant error, duplicate charge reversed." Sarah stares at the screen. The charge is there, but so is the reversal. She had only seen the initial notification and never checked again. I didn't see that," she whispers. "Sarah, is this what you've been angry about all week?" She nods, tears starting to fall. "I thought you were hiding purchases from me. I thought you didn't respect our agreement. You thought I was lying to you." Yes, Sam takes her hands. "Sarah, why didn't you just ask me?" "Because I was sure I already knew the answer. I was so convinced that you were being dishonest that asking felt pointless." They sit in silence for a moment, both realizing how close they came to destroying their marriage over a banking error and a failure to communicate. "I almost lost you," Sarah says, "because I was afraid to have a simple conversation. We both almost lost each other. Sam corrects. I could have asked you directly what was wrong instead of getting defensive. This is the moment when they both understand something crucial. Assumptions are relationship killers. Every day, we create stories in our minds about other people's intentions, motivations, and actions. We become so convinced of these stories that we forget they're just assumptions. Think about your own life. How many times have you been absolutely certain about why someone did something, only to discover later that you were completely wrong? Your friend doesn't text back, you assume they're angry with you. Turns out their phone died. Your boss seems cold in a meeting, you assume your job is in jeopardy. Turns out they just got difficult news about a project. Your partner seems distant. You assume they're losing interest. Turns out they're planning a surprise for you. We all do this. We create elaborate narratives in our minds, gather evidence that supports our assumptions, and then act on these assumptions as if they were facts. The solution is embarrassingly simple. Talk to people, ask questions, communicate, but here's why we don't. It's scary, it's vulnerable. It's easier to assume we know what's happening than to risk having a difficult conversation. Sarah was afraid to ask Sam about the charge because she was scared of the answer. Sam was afraid to dig deeper into Sarah's anger because he was scared of making things worse. But here's what they learned. The conversation you're afraid to have is almost always easier than the assumption you're afraid to confirm. Right now, think of someone in your life about whom you've made an assumption. Maybe you think they don't like you. Maybe you think they're angry with you. Maybe you think they don't care about you. What if you're wrong? What if, instead of building a case in your mind, you had a simple, honest conversation? What if the thing you're assuming is completely different from reality? Communication doesn't just solve problems, it prevents them. Every assumption you make is a wall you build. Every conversation you have is a bridge you construct. Sam and Sarah chose to tear down their walls and build bridges instead. They created a new rule: no assumptions without conversation. If something seems wrong, they talk about it immediately. Their marriage didn't just survive, it became stronger. They learned that love isn't about reading each other's minds. It's about creating space for honest conversation. You have the same choice. You can assume or you can ask. You can build walls or you can build bridges. The person you're thinking about right now, call them, text them, ask them. You might be surprised by what you discover, because the truth is almost always better than the assumption. And communication, as simple as it sounds, is the foundation of every relationship that lasts. Asterisk. Remember, the conversation you're avoiding might be the one that saves your relationship.